Have you ever wondered why profitable traders stay long in the forex industry? It is not as if they are doing something different from what you're doing, but it is because they've understood how the market works, the pattern it presents, their exit, and also some of their entries. They understand every psychology behind those patterns. Now, on this video, I will be telling you and also showing beginners and also advanced traders how multi-time frame analysis can also make you understand how structures work, and also how most of these time frames present every bit of information. The first time frame I want to tell you more is the weekly time frame, which gives a lot of view and also information about the structure of where a particular instrument is heading to. There is no how you can trade against the hedge funds. They are the big boys in the market. So if you are trading against them, you will definitely be caught out by stop loss or maybe a little pips, and then you see that the market starts going your way. Without wasting much of our time, I will break down the weekly time frame, the daily time frame, the H4 time frame, and also the 1 hour time frame. Each of these time frames have their information that you are to key into before taking your entries. Without wasting our time, let's dive into the charts. Alright, see how GBP AUD in the weekly time frame has been giving us this structure. See how the market was trending upward before it reversed. You can see it, right? Trying to break this previous higher low. So the market has reversed because there was a high here of which the market failed to give us another higher high, and then broke it, gave us a lower low. They were expecting another lower high. Then the market starts trending to the downside. Something of this nature, right? Something of this nature. So now on the weekly time frame, we have been able to know the structure of the market. So all you will do is just scale to the daily time frame. Alright, here is our daily time frame. Let me zoom it so that we can be able to see it properly. Remember every step while making the analysis. Let me zoom it properly. Zoom it very well so you can be able to see it from your own view. Good. Now, we already know that this market is trending to the downside. So the first thing I will do is try to mark out this value of which it was one of our original high that was taken out. The volume was formed around this region. Right? The volume formed there, and then it went down to this side. See how the market gave us another volume around here, right? Market gave us another volume around here, which is one of our multi-time frame analysis. We are doing it down to the fractal structure. Okay, so we have our volume from here. The market gave us some inflation. See how this high doesn't take out this high, and then see how this high took out this high. You can see it, and you left a gap trying to fill this value area. Then see how this high took out this previous high, right? Good. So these inflation areas are where markets usually reverse. You can see it. Market got to this side, it reversed. Market got to this side, it reversed. These are inflation points. Now, so long as the market has not tapped to our value area, there is no how we can take any entry. From the daily time frame now, we've confirmed that the market got to our value area impulsively. Remember the three methods markets use in getting to our value area. It got there impulsively, and then it took out the main value and then started coming down to where this value was actually created. Right now, we'll scale down to the H4 time frame, and then let's go back to where the main price action is. Let's go to the H4 time frame right now. Okay. Good. Let's delete this. Okay, from the H4 time frame, what are we seeing? There was a value around here. There was a value around here as well, right? There was still another value around here, right? See it? Now, how did market took out this value? We are going to discuss our PSE model right now. Now, watch how market did not take out this high until this gap was filled. Until the gap was filled, right? You can see it. And once the gap got filled, this is our H4 time frame. Take note, H4 time frame is for analysis, not for execution. Daily time frame as well is for analysis, not for execution. Your executional time frame is your H1 time frame. Now, after seeing all of this from the weekly, daily, and then the H4 time frame, all you have to do is then scale to the 1 hour time frame. Let's get to see where this entry is. Now, from the H1 time frame, see how the market gave us our middle section around here. See how the market gave us a middle section around this side. This is our phase 1, phase 2, and then our third phase, before the market took out the main value area and also the main volume. You can see it, right? Here is it. Watch the three phases: impulse, correction, continuation. It gets a lot of traders caught out of the market, and then boom, the market started dropping. A lot of persons will think, okay, this market has break and they want to retest and then start going up. No, it's trying to get traders caught out of the market. We already know the main structure of the market, that the market is bearish. So why trade against the main direction of the market? Let's delete this. Right now, look here. You will see that the market has given us a very strong wick candle. You can see that no candle closed above the wick any longer. Since we are in the H1 time frame now, H1 time frame is for execution. Your first entry should be around this zone. Your first entry should be around here. You can see this candlestick is another confirmation. The market should respect the candlestick at least 50% of the body. Now let's use our Fibonacci to check if it has respected 50% of this move. You can see it. Look at the 50% around here. You can see where the 50% is. Look at the 50% around this region. Let me delete this and then take our entry from the 50% retracement candle. You take your short around here, right? Your stop loss. Our stop loss should be around 15 pips and above, not below. You can see it. 12, 15 to be at the safer side, and then the target 1:3. That's all you need to know about this multi-time frame analysis. It presents a lot of information. You can see how we are getting traders cut out of the market, and also how the market sold from here. The market then came back, gave us a double top, and then dropped as well. Take note, you don't have to catch every move. So long as the market has not present your own confidence, your own edge, you don't have to force it. So I believe this video has been able to prove to you that multi-time frame analysis is real. If you stick to it, you master it, you can become profitable at any time. I'm telling you with experience. I want you to learn the experience. Okay? Because I have been there, I have seen it, and I'm still trying to know more about what the market presents to us. So catch you at the next video. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, share this video, and turn on your notification bell. Use 50 seconds to know the trading truth. If you find this video interesting, like, share, comment, and subscribe.